wanted to come on here and talk a little bit more about a blush that I've really been liking. This is the Dior Backstage Rosy Glow blush in the color 001 Light Pink. This blush retails $40 for 0.16 ounces or 4.5 grams. I purchased this directly from the Dior website, but I know it's also available at Sephora, and also Dior has recently moved over to Ulta now, I believe. Interestingly, there's only 2 colors currently in this line, this pink color and a coral. I don't like orangey blushes, so I wasn't interested in picking that one up. This color, 001 Light Pink, is supposed to give you a healthy, natural glow. I would argue that a cool tone pink blush is not really a natural tone, but I still appreciate the concept. What drew me to try and buy this blush is that you don't really see a ton of matte cool tone pink blushes, this bubblegum pretty pink in the market. Don't get me wrong, there are definitely cheaper and other alternatives out there, but I think coming from a luxury brand, it's what interested me in trying this out. I really like Dior's concealer, so I'm not super unfamiliar with the brand. Let's get into trying it. So I'll show you what I look like without any blush on. I just have concealer, some powder, and I've done my eyebrows and curled my lashes as well. I'm using my Hatadoku blush brush in S110. I really like to get a lot of product on the brush, and at a first pass you can see that it is pretty transparent. Even though the color in the pan can be a little intimidating, it looks like a bright pink. The pigment is definitely buildable and it starts off pretty sheer. I like to apply this color specifically going up past the apples of my cheeks, almost to my temples, just the way that I like to wear it, and I feel like it gives a really pretty, not exactly natural, but it gives a nice blush. I have oily skin, so I prefer powder blushes. They just work better with my skin. Looking at this blush in terms of packaging, it is a little disappointing. Although it's not super lightweight, there's not a heavy weight that's kind of expected from luxury brands. Also, it's super small. Tiny product and basically fits right in the palm of my hand. I know blush can take a while to get through. Even if you're wearing it on a daily basis, it still could take years to finish, but for the price, that's pretty disappointing. The powder is definitely smooth and looks really good on the skin. There's also a light floral scent. I really only smell it when I'm picking up color on the brush. I would prefer it to be unscented, but thankfully it's not too noticeable and definitely doesn't last that long. One product that I have that is comparable to this in terms of color is the Kylie Cosmetics blush in the color Winter Kiss. I really like wearing this color in the winter and early spring. I feel like that's the perfect time to have a nice cool toned blush. In terms of longevity, I would say it has decent staying powder. I can usually tell that the color is still there about 6 hours later, and then after that it does start to fade. You do have to build up color with this product. I have pretty fair skin. Even with that, the color does start out pretty light, so just something to consider. So if you are looking for a blush that'll give you a nice fresh pinky flush and you prefer cool tone products and you have a little bit more cash than usual to spend, I would suggest checking this one out. If you're interested in any more makeup product reviews of me, just let me know in the comments. I'd be happy to go more in depth about the products that I have. If you're interested to see what's in my makeup collection, I have a full walkthrough of all the products that I have in my makeup collection currently. And make sure to subscribe if you're interested in seeing more lifestyle and cleaning content from me.